everyone, and welcome to my playthrough of the Banner Saga 2. I played the Banner Saga, the first one, all by myself, and didn't really want to let's play it. I just wanted to get to know it and what it was all about, but then the Banner Saga 2 came out, and I was like, you know what, I'll let's play that. So I unfortunately don't have a playthrough for you to watch of the first Banner Saga game, I'm sorry. I don't know how much this game is going to have to do with what I did in the previous one. It definitely felt like in the previous one that what I did didn't really hugely matter. This guy, the guy on the left here, this motherfucker with one arm, is from the previous game, but I don't know, and I think this guy with the black hair is as well. She's not, with the spear. So I'm gonna see how much this game actually ties in. In the previous game, my people had just come together in like a port city, and we fought off some bad guys, and then my characters decided to sail off somewhere. So I don't know what happened to them, but we'll see. So Banner Saga is turn-based. It's like any of those turn-based, grid-based games meets the Oregon Trail. I'm gonna warn you right now that I'm gonna try to have a pretty organic playthrough. I might reload. It's my game at my discretion. I might reload if something goes horribly awry. But in general, I'm gonna try not to reload, even if I accidentally kill off a character that I liked or something like that. I'm gonna try to just keep it organic and live with my choices. So if you are someone who gets easily angry at the person you are watching playing a game making bad choices, then you might not want to watch this, because you will probably get angry at me. But if you're not the kind of person who gets great rage when other people make mistakes, then feel free to continue watching. If you want, I'll just watch the recap real fast, and you can skip it if you want to.
When the sun stopped in the sky, life continued as normal.
Kinda.
Then the stone-armored dredge reappeared. Ancient foes from the
Her
far
expression.
northern reaches. And the world was thrown into chaos. Giant Varl defenders were slaughtered. Their strongholds destroyed.
I really like the animation of this game. It's gorgeous.
Now Hakon is the Varl king and protects who is left of his race. Rook, a humble hunter and father of Alette, found himself leading frightened clansmen towards safety. His caravan crossed paths with Juno and Eyvind, two of the mysterious spellweavers known as Menders, who know something about the massive, mountain-breaking serpent on the loose.
Yeah, that was not really dealt with in the first game. So we'll see if that happens in the second.
In Borsgard, a town under the protection of the mercenary leader Bolverk, both Varl and humans stood against a dredge general, the immortal Sunder, known as Bellower. Juno devised a way to stop Bellower, but it cost the life of one held dear.
In my version, that was the daughter character. I don't know if it carries over.
Continues.
But you got to choose between Rook and his daughter, which would fire the silver arrow. And I chose the daughter because she was my best archer, so I was like, she's got this. And so she died, unfortunately, at the end of my previous game, but I don't know if that matters. I don't even know if Rook is going to be in this game. But yes, we are fighting the dredge. Not that kind of dredge, McFly. But it looks like we've got centaurs this time. Let's see if this... And there's a giant serpent that's still totally on the loose. That was not dealt with in the last game. So let's see if this game deals with any of that stuff. Or not. Imported save game. So let's see if my choices mattered.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sundren known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking.
And there's a giant snake on the
We
loose.
sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dreads, assaulting another hopeless village.
Well, that sucks. Loading now. The Dredge are always doing that. The Dredge are just like always going after the human village. There was an interesting moment in the previous game where we realized that the Dredge are kind of running from the snake and attacking us at the same time. Move away from those glowing rocks! This one's mine! Do I get to control these peasants, or I just gotta watch? Okay. The battle system in this game is pretty cool. It gets a little repetitive, but I'm hoping that there'll be some new enemies. Oh, to the depths with you! Stabbity! Oh, right in the crotch. Don't worry! Archer Jesus is here! Keep killing them! Okay, well, we weren't gonna keep killing them before, but now that you said something. Damn it, Rook! Quit running ahead! Alright, I'm sorry about the tutorial. I understand all this from the previous game. Thank you. Yes, I know how to attack. Going to attack him. Kill him very much. Yeah, alright, I understand. Yeah, I get it. Uh-huh. I understand the armor and the... These are their hit points, and this is their armor points. Armor, hit points. Especially with the Dredge, you have to hack through the armor to get to their hit points. Your hit points are also your strength points, so when you attack, if you have more hit points, you're going to do more damage. And then your renown are both your experience points and your currency. Ooh, you can smash objects in this one. Fancy. Now we're getting fancy. To go to the yellow space takes more willpower. Alright, using the ability. Okay. I am. Pretty sure I am. There we go. Selecting the wrong one. Have to get it right, apparently. Now, in the pillage round, there's only one enemy left, so the turn order is sometimes thrown out of whack. And I can use willpower to add extra points to my attack. Run away, peasant! Not finished, says Action Jesus as he runs into the woods. Rook. I decided to make Rook in my playthrough. I kind of made him like a really, not necessarily an unwilling leader, but definitely a leader who wanted to do right by his people and took a lot of responsibility. Damn it, Rook! Are you just gonna get killed like 2 seconds into this game? Dumbass. Why would you do this? Why would you do this, Rook? I feel like I'm probably not gonna be able to win this one, but I'll try. I don't know if these battles turn to be really boring for you. Let me know, and I can cut them out. I'll leave them in for right now. Oh, Rook, you got this. You got this, my man. Should run away into the woods, Rook. Should definitely run away into the woods. See, we're so fucked. Why would you do this? Terrible choice you've made. Still can't even hit him for more than one. That's terrible. Oh well, we'll keep hacking at his armor until I die, I guess. That'll be... That's the plan. Just gonna put my back to this tree and let them come. He can't... I don't think he can get to me. Maybe he can. I don't know. Hang on a second. Rest. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to win this battle. I feel like I'm not, which is why I'm not like trying to keep his hit points. I'm just amazed he's lived for this long. But I feel like Rook should not live through this battle for being such an idiot and running off here like, yup, definitely got it. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's see what happens. If Rook had been able to pull this out, I would have been pretty amazed. Final blow directed at your head is deflected, and giant horns slam into the dredge surrounding you. Ivor pulls you to your feet and away from combat as other fighters in your caravan rush to finish off the enemy. And then Ivor tells me how stupid I am, because yeah, seriously. Ivor moves you past the crowd of worried villagers, ensuring that you can stand on your own. I don't know what you were. He stops speaking as the village chieftain approaches. Elio says, a Varl leader saving a human village from those things. Legends are made of much less. No Varl leader, just Ivor. Those things were dredge, like the stories you probably heard as a kid. And it was Rook who ordered us to stop. And then he charged in like the crazy that he is. Forgive me, maybe it's the never-setting sun, or the dredge, or the deaths of so many of my clansmen. I am not myself. You have a harp. Is that a harp? The man's eyes appraise you, and he nods quickly. I am Elio. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. The Skald. Were you trying to drive the dredge all the way back north by yourself? I'm gonna remain silent. The Skald looks back and forth between you and Ivor, unsure how to proceed. So I've heard rumors about the Sunder, Bellower, sacking Borsgard. More than a rumor, but he's been dealt with. By your clan? Your Sunder Slayers? This term makes Ivor wince and ends Elio's excitement. But what about the deep shaking in the ground? Only yesterday I felt a rumble like none before. Oh, that's probably just the giant snake. Yep. The serpent in the sun? Whatever that word is. I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feels wrong. About as opposite of bleh as it gets. I'm sorry, Radomir? As it gets. This one's determined to swallow us all. The Skald looks skeptical. Killing a Sunder is a big enough tale on its own for now. Then let's get ready to leave. Not to sound ungrateful, but this place, it's all we have. It's our home. And I have pretty hair ties in my hair. Don't be stupid. Wanting to defend what's yours isn't stupid. You know that. I know this village lost fighters today, so they have less of a chance of defending themselves tomorrow. Rook is right. I'd hoped their defeat here today would keep the dredge away. But when voiced, the Skald looks around at the small huts of his village. Borsgard is the only other place I've seen in my life. This small village is all my family knows. Are things really as tragic as you make them sound? Oh, fuck yeah. Probably worse. Elio looks back and forth between you and Ivor before nodding. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. Elio heads off to the village to organize supplies. People think we're heroes now. The world is breaking down in more ways than one. Ivor, one of the giants known as Varl, has fought the Dredge in the Northern Winters personally and killed the Sunder Rays and lost his arm to the Sunder Bellower. Didn't really bother him, though. He's like, hacked off an arm. No big. He has been by your side through everything, including the death of your daughter, and now you feel the weight of his full attention. I like this guy. He's cool. What you pulled back there, fighting the Dredge alone, was that tied to Alette at all? Keep holding it all in, and you'll lose it when the people need you most. Alette was my reason for living after Aldous died. I remember, but make this caravan your reason now. There's plenty more for you to do. There's a cute white-haired lady who you could totally get with. He walks toward the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts.